What's going on, guys? Pat here again. Um, I know it's been a long time since I talked to you guys, and I'm sorry about that. But there's been a lot of stuff going on that I'll go over in this video. Good and bad. Good and bad. Mixture of both. Um, let's start with the main thing. I moved out of where I was staying at. I apologize. I keep looking at the screen. It's hard not to when on the front-facing camera on this, but I know I need to make eye contact with the camera. I moved out of the place I was living at. I had some, let's just say, irreconcilable differences with my landlord slash roommate that I lived with, and my other roommate that same day, as soon as he found out that I told him I was moving out, he said he was moving out as well. So he's temporarily staying with his girlfriend, and the three of us are going to get a place together. So that's kind of, what's been going on with that end of things. And I've been staying in a friend's basement. That's actually where I am right now. So, yeah, quick view there. And I actually only have about a week and a half, not even 1 week left to find a place until I was told I have to leave here, which is fine because they're doing me a favor and I need to respect them. So, the second thing, major thing that's been happening, in addition to all of this stuff going on, is that my mom sold her house. And to kind of level with you and get straight to the point so it doesn't turn into a big long story, she had to sell it or she was going to lose it. It was one of those situations. So she sold it, and she's living with her mother temporarily. I don't know how temporarily, but whatever. But that was my garage. That was where I did all my tool reviews. That was where I stored all my stuff. That's where my project Impreza was. So what I did is I rented a storage unit, and I put all of my tools and stuff and all my car parts all my car parts and stuff in there, and that completely filled up that storage unit. It was a 10 by 10 unit. Completely filled it up. There's stuff stacked up, not all the way to the ceiling, but it has a really high ceiling. So there's no way I'd even be able to reach stuff. But yeah, we got all my stuff in storage, and the car itself, I went ahead and scrapped. I've never really been happy with the body on it, and it had some other issues, like there was bolt holes for major suspension components that were kind of stripped out and stuff. And my goal is to down the road, I don't know how far down the road, hopefully not very far, as soon as I start to get some of this other junk figured out with my life, I'd like to get another chassis and get like a legacy sedan or something like that, like the mid to late 90s legacy sedan. I really love those things, man. I love the way those things look, especially the GTs with the nice leather interior and stuff. Like, if I find one of those, that would be a perfect candidate for the SVX motor. And of course, an Impreza would have the best power to ratio out of all of those, but I think it would suit that kind of weight of car, because I think that body is still lighter than an SVX, but it's still heavier than an Impreza, obviously. So I think it'd be a good power bump for that, and it'd be fun to drive, and still, again, because it's a Subaru, good in the snow and all that. Man, I got like jowls, don't I? Problem with being fat your entire life. Let's see here, what else? Oh, I got a whole bunch of new subscribers. I'm like up to 89, I think. 87, 89. I don't know. It seems to change every day. But among them is Blue Pill Sparky, also known as Sparky, from the DDPYoga community. He's a regular on the radio show and all that, and a really supportive guy if you've ever talked to him in the chat room and all that. So Sparky, welcome. Everyone else, welcome as well. And that leads me to my next thing that's kind of happened is, as Sparky knows, because I've discussed this with him, I started doing DDPYoga again. I'd kind of fallen off the bandwagon, as I've explained in a previous video. I was mostly focusing on doing cardio on my elliptical machine, and that was working for a long time until it wasn't anymore. When I stopped at 258, and then I gained a little bit of weight back to 262. So I'm kind of doing that again. I eased myself back into it. I did fat burner for like a week, and then I went to the diamond cutter, which I'll tell this story real fast. When I started DDPYoga, I didn't know if I was going to stick with it, so I didn't follow the schedule to the T. So I've always basically just done energy and fat burner. because I don't know, I was scared to go to the diamond cutter. I had only done the diamond cutter one time before I switched to my elliptical machine. That was like literally the week before I got the elliptical. And then after that, I just stopped doing DDP yoga because it took too long. So, and that's a stupid excuse, I know. I know that's a stupid excuse, but I'm back at it now, and I'm not doing that every day either, just because, again, things are really busy. But I am back on it, and another thing I did is the people I'm living with right now, my best friend and his wife. I went with his wife to try Title Boxing Club, and dude, that's pretty awesome. I don't know if I can afford it, but I'd like to go. I went to the 1 hour, they call it the power hour, it's basically a one free class. And after that, for like a solid week after that, every muscle in my body ached, and it was awesome. Like, those of us who have been working out a lot know that feeling of just like every muscle in your body hurting to no end. And it sucks, and it's totally awesome at the same time. And that week, I got back down to my lowest weight. Well, 1 pound off. I hit 259, and you guys know that 258 was my lowest weight thus far. And I hadn't seen the 250s since, what is it, mid-November? Early November, something like that. It wasn't too long after my best friend's wedding, which was on October, or first week of October, yeah. So I really want to join, but I don't know if I can afford it right now. I'm going to keep it in mind. I apologize, I keep looking at the screen. It's really hard not to. I really want to go, but it's really, really expensive. It's $140 to even get started, and then after that, depending on what you sign up for, whether it's like, and they do it like by contracts, like you're signing up for a cell phone. I don't know if that's the way all gyms work. Remember, I've been a fat dude my entire life. I've never stepped foot in a gym, so I don't know if that's how it works. But $140 to get started, and then after that, if you're on the 3-year contract, it's like $60 a month. And I know that's not terrible, but that's probably more than what's in my budget right now. So, yeah, I'll keep doing DDP yoga. I really want to do it though, because I feel like that's like my next step to get over this plateau. Because you work out for a solid hour, there's somebody always pushing you to work harder, and while I don't really know how to describe it. It's not repetitive like being on the elliptical is, or it's not kind of slow paced like DDP yoga is, and I hadn't had a burn like that in a long time, probably since the first couple weeks I started doing DDP yoga. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna do the diamond cutter, probably once a day or every couple of days, something like that. Sorry if I'm rambling on here, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. Yeah, trying to find a place to live is kind of my main priority at the moment. And once that gets all figured out, hopefully things calm down for a little while. As you guys have heard, there's been so much going on that I haven't had time to think about stuff like making YouTube videos, but the channel seems to be doing well for itself, especially my tool review videos have been blowing up, man. You check my AdSense statistics, they're just ridiculous for that. But yeah, maybe I'll get to doing more of that stuff, because I know that's what people like to see, product reviews and stuff. So, until next time, leave a comment, contact me if you want to talk about stuff. You can find me occasionally in the Team DDP Yoga chat room. I'm not in there all the time. I try to get in there at least once a week and just hang out while I'm at work. But, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry for being away so long, but I do want to start making more videos again, especially these weight loss vlogs, because I know these aren't as popular as my other stuff, but I really like having the record and the accountability of having a YouTube channel. So check out Sparky's video. His channel is Blue Pill Sparky, exactly how it sounds. And his video is, it's one of those inspirational videos, kind of like the Arthur video that I've talked about in the past. And I've seen his just as many times as I've seen Arthur's. I watch it at least once a week. It's such a good video. But yeah, thanks for watching.